I were talking just before this about all this more recent YouTube drama. Have you been paying attention to it?
Which drama are you talking about?
The one with Sargon and Spino.
I haven't been following that one particularly.
It's for the best.
It's just one of those. It's one of those things that's just it should have just stayed as like little YouTube drama that really just blew up. I think both sides were kind of just. I think both sides sort of overreacted a little bit, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, it's a bit awkward between both of them.
You mean like how you do every time someone tells you all otters must die?
Yeah. You just forget when people say that to me. You just pretend, and you just close your eyes and imagine their heads on hikes when that will happen in the future.
Could I ask for a bit of a recap so I know what you're talking about?
I'll do that one.
Right. Okay. So what is it about the Spino and all that?
Yeah.
Right. Right. So Spinosaurus Kin and Sargon of Akkad, they're having a bit of a Twitter, not Twitter, well, a YouTube Twitter thing going on. Spinosaurus Kin admitted that he ran a parody account of Sargon, and so Sargon was annoyed because he saw it as like a friend going behind his back and not saying things to his face and so on, and it's blown up into this big thing between them, and Sargon's pretty much cut all ties with Spinosaurus Kin, and yeah, but I think both sides have handled it poorly, I think, but it's just one of those things where
I have to admit, every time they've disagreed, they've had a live stream, and everything's been ironed out, and then this would happen again, and then they'd live stream again, and then they'd fall out again, and it's repetitive. I do think the parody account thing was a bit silly, because obviously that tweet has been shown that was from a few months ago, saying he hates parody accounts is a bit of a hypocritical thing.
Yeah, and he got pissed off at Bearing as well, who did something sort of similar with Steve Shives. And
you notice how Otterface and I we're talking about drama, but neither of us get involved in it. We just wash our hands, get the popcorn, and just watch.
Just watch it, because it's like, at least it's not us.
Yeah, I'm so glad it's not. I just don't think I can handle that kind of stupidity.
I don't think I could either. I would crumble under that kind of pressure, to be honest, of that whole drama thing. It's one of those things where I want to do sort of a TLDR sort of thing and just kind of not go on Twitter, or just avoid Twitter, or just...
Has he closed his Twitter down?
No, I don't think he's closed it. It's still there, but he doesn't use it.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
I don't think so. Anyway, I could be wrong with that, but I just
it's 140 characters isn't enough to work with when you need to use all your evidence.
Yeah.
For your assertion.
According to the chat, Johnny Fox is also having a meltdown as well.
Yeah. Yes. Well, I'm not going to get involved in that either.
No.
I can't handle that crazy right now. It's the end of the anti-SJW groups because Lacey Green and Blair White are streaming. Oh my god, it's the end of the world.
God. It's not like it's the discussion that we wanted and what everyone was pushing for like 10 billion years.
I think I owe you a bit of an apology here. Not Otterface. I don't know what should I call you?
1.58. Call me Turbo Cheese.
Yes. That actually works. Okay, so if you've haven't heard of Johnny Fox, he had a bit of a breakdown somewhat about the anti-SJW circuit because Lacey Green and Blair White were streaming together. Yeah, he got very tinfoil hatty.
What particular did he say? Was it? What was the actual?
He made some very long videos about it.
He literally his tweet was, "This is the death of the anti-SJW community," and I'm like, well, hardly, because for the past God knows how long, the anti-SJW people are saying we want a dialogue with people like Lacey Green and people like even Anita Sarkeesian and all these kind of people. And then when it actually happens, and when Lacey Green says, "Oh yes, I will agree to this dialogue," he's like, "Oh my god, the death of anti-SJWs," and I'm like, no, stop, stop, please. This is what we want. This is a good thing.
Yeah. So, Turbo Cheese, is there anything you'd like to talk about in particular?
Yeah, I was a little bit unprepared for this. I didn't realize it was going to be live on.
Yeah, I don't. I've been working all day and finished an hour before we started, so I have no topic.
Just rambles just with whatever we've got.
Yeah, I just don't want you to think that all we ever do is abuse other people. When we do.
Omegon abuses me. Like let's just throw that out for that. You are definitely guilty of abusing.
Actually, that's one of the things.
Omegon.
As a patron, as a top dollar patron, you get to do the same as well.
What, abuse you? Abuse me?
Abuse you.
Oh,
Yeah. Abuse me. No, you.
I'm a nice person. You can't. I'll convince you onto my side. Don't worry. I'll put you onto the right path, and you'll
There's something I'd like. There's something I'd like to talk about
you'll see
with
God's light.
There is something I'd like to talk about, and that's the triggering of Article 50.
Oh yeah.
Not just Theresa May's statement, which got a few laughs, especially when she said liberally democratic. I don't know why that made people laugh as much as it did, because obviously we have a Lib Dem party. Kind of. There's like 3 people now.
Probably just because no one really likes the Lib Dems.
Well, it's not yeah, you U-turned on your biggest voter base being the students. Well done, congratulations, good job, good luck rebuilding.
I think from then on, the name the Liberal Democrats has been a pretty like a misnomer for that party, because it's probably the opposite of that, I'd imagine.
Yeah, it's sad, really. I just watching, obviously, when that happened and the statement given and Corbyn's blah 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 little 6-minute speech. He's a terrible opposition leader. And then hearing about the divorce bill, which I've heard 2 different numbers. One was 50 billion, the other was 60. And I don't know if they were talking about euros or pounds. And then having to be an upfront payment, and then having to sort out Gibraltar, is it?
Yeah.
I saw something on TV about that, and somebody's kicked off about saying they're going to, likening it to Falkland Islands.
That wouldn't surprise me, but at the same time, no one's stupid enough to start a fight over a little rock.
Yeah, well, it's happened before, and no one really wants to go back to that. No one wants to probably go back to that, I would imagine. Like a sane person wouldn't want to go back to that anyway, considering all the lives we've lost. So I think this time, look, with that in hindsight, I think probably Theresa May's like saying, okay, we don't want like a repeat of that. Or anything similar.
She's already stated that we're not giving up Gibraltar anyway.
Yeah.
It's just us. It's our holiday homes, okay? We okay, not mine. I don't even know what a holiday is, but we need that for our old people.
For the old people who want to retire in their little villas.
Well, they live in my town, and I swear they all say, "I want to go to Gibraltar, me."
With that accent. I want to go to Gibraltar, me old China mug.
I'm waiting for the generation to hit the one that all say, "I'll go Ibiza again."
Oh, can you? I can't wait. When like
go to Benidorm.
When the millennials get become old people, it's going to be the funniest thing ever. Just going to be people going, remember the days of twerking? Remember the days of memes?
Memes. Oh, I dread what comes after.
You have those like, come here, little Timmy. Let me tell you about the meme story. It was
the tale of the meme.
Let me tell you about oh shit, what up? Let me tell you the story of Pepe.
I've heard the word lit used so many times in the wrong way that I'm waiting for that to become the next like dead meme, and that will eventually become one of the. Let me tell you the tale of lit.
There was a point where I kept saying lit a lot, but it was more like ironically than anything. Like going, whoa, shit just got lit, bro.
Otterface, the hipster.
Oh no, I'm becoming more and more hipster. I just need to no. I am one smoking addiction away from becoming a hipster. I swear to God. I just need to.
Wait, do you actually smoke?
No. I need to start smoking, and then I'll be pure hipster. I will have reached peak hipster.
Hipsters now vape.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
You don't need to.
I vape. I vape for
I,
7
my one of my sisters.
We get it, bro.
does.
You vape. God.
my my sister's boyfriend vapes, and he's got like 6 different boxes and all these fucking
Yeah.
canisters for it. It's
That's-
ridiculous. It's a mess.
Yeah, I've got
For
about
Christmas, we got him a whole box of oils, and he was so happy. And I'm like, which one are you going to smoke first? He's like, I'm going to mix them up. What?
You monster.
that's
Yeah.
how it works. Yeah, I mean, once you've been doing it for a long time, it's hard to quit. It's actually harder than smoking to quit. I find.
I remember
That's
someone.
it's supposed to help you quit.
I remember.
Quit. No, it's meant to take you on a different track or something, but it's not
Oh,
just.
that's brilliant.
I
My
rem-
mum, he vaped for about 6 months, and after like 30 years smoking and moving on to that for 6 months, she quit entirely. I'm so proud of her.
I remember hearing about this guy who put like weed into his vape thing and smoked it through that, and he said his life
Well,
is.
isn't there an oil for that now?
I think so.
You go on the dark web and get it. I personally haven't tried, but I know people that have, and it's not from sideways.
I'd heard about that. But then again, I do vaguely recall those marijuana pills that happened in France last year. The results those got were fantastic. Only a few dead.
Oh man. Oh god.
That's just setting us on the road to legalization.
Hell yeah, bro. Legalize all the drugs. All the drugals.
You can legalize whatever you want as long as they get taxed and you keep them the fuck away from me.
Yeah. Tax and regulate, just like alcohol and cigarettes. And
Yeah, if someone tries to take my memes, my chocolate, or my booze, I'll kill them. I've been working on a new one today because obviously, in that Spino video where he's like, "Oh, you got me, the Goyim, blah blah blah."
Oh, I hate that bit.
There's a super smug face, and I used it in a little video I made on this channel, and I put the word "colossal cunt" next to him, and it's only for a split second, but that smug face, I'm gonna keep hold of it, like Bering does with some of his little memes he uses. Yeah, it's going in the bank, the meme bank.
Oh no, when he goes to the Goyim gnome, I'm just like, cringe.
The Goyim. Oh, poor Goyim.
Goy.
They misrepresented here.
Definitely.
Do you think, with back to Brexit for a minute, because I'm bored. I like politics so much. Do you think that Scotland are going to get that second referendum that Sturgeon keeps threatening? And whose legs were better, May's or Sturgeon's?
Oh, I reckon.
Lexit.
I know. I think Lexit's so stupid. Like, again, like you think, oh, it's like this is how female politicians are treated, and
But we must
like
not objectify the women's.
yeah, but then I'm sure I'll find something on BuzzFeed saying, "Oh my God, look at how hot Justin Trudeau is! Oh my God, so hot!" Or like you'll have people who say like, "Oh my."
White man.
Yeah, and you'll say people say, "Oh, isn't Donald Trump such a Cheeto?" I'm like, hey, he's got small hands, you guys. That means he's got a small penis or some shit like that.
Actually, that's something you just brought when you bring up Trump. He signed a bill this week. Some silly little women's rights thing, wasn't it?
Did
yeah,
it?
that sounds. I quote. Honestly, anyone wants to quote mine, that go for it.
Hashtag Omegon hates women's rights.
Get back in the kitchen.
The Goyim gnome says so.
You got me, the Goyim no.
You got him, the Goyim gnome says that women's rights are shit.
Yes, fantastic. I'm so I just remember seeing some bill, somebody covered it, and I've now forgotten everything.
Oh man. Yes,
Scotland, if you want your independence, you can have it. But if you don't vote for independence, I'm taking away every single power you've got. All your devolved government powers, you're losing them because you're voting on English stuff as well as your own stuff. Quite frankly, you can lose it.
With Scotland, I think it should be no means no. As a feminist, Nicola Sturgeon should know no means no. So I mean, I think it will happen, but I think it'll be just a no again. But I do have sympathies with people who suggested that the English people should have a say in it as well, since they'll be, branching off from the UK. So it probably will affect English people as well.
England won't vote for them to have their independence.
Probably won't.
No, actually, I think they probably would. They'd be like, "Good luck."
Mm. But I don't think the English thing will happen. So I don't think they'll let the English people be involved. But I think it'll happen. I think it will happen, but it will just be a no again, and Nicola Sturgeon will look really silly. And it's just a slap in the face to Scottish people, I would imagine, because they voted before they made a decision, and they're like, no, you obviously aren't capable of voting the right way. Do it again until I win.
You mentioned that. I was talking to the local neighbor, kind of, who lives behind me, and she has this lovely little brown dog. And I walked past her a lot, and we were talking about the Article 50 thing, and she like mid-80s was like, this should never have gone to the public vote. It should have been the government that made the decision.
Mm.
But they fucked it up from the start, and this happened.
Yeah.
And then we talked about David Cameron's kind of U-turn on whether he likes the EU or not.
Oh yeah, he doesn't like them anymore.
No. I wonder if he was paid to say that.
Yeah, or he's taken out of context or something.
Oh, he was totally strawmanned.
Oh, poor Davy.
I don't think he cares. He's making a lot of money and enjoying himself, no doubt.
Oh yeah, he'll probably get some nice little. He'll either become like a teacher at Harvard or something shit like that. Because I know that's what happened. Didn't happen. I think that happened to Tony Blair or Gordon Brown or.
No, Tony Blair became something far better. He became a multi-millionaire.
And he became the Middle East peace envoy or some shit, didn't he?
Isn't he trying to do that with Trump's cabinet now or something?
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing. I would love to see Tony Blair in Trump's cab.
I wouldn't be surprised if he even tried to like push that, but I would imagine he'd be anti-Trump though, because he's anti-Brexit, isn't he?
But he's big on philanthropy.
Oh yeah. He just needs to pray with Donald Trump or something.
That's not a joke either. He's done numerous Question Time or Newsnight, whichever one Paxman does, interviews with Tony Blair. And no, it was definitely Newsnight, and he was talking at whenever he's been interviewed, it was always at these philanthropy events near the White House.
Okay.
So he must be to an extent he can appreciate Trump. I would have thought from that, that perspective.
Yeah.
But still, a blonde wig and a bottle of Permatan just got into the White House.
Yeah, the world is truly ending, I guess. Maybe YouTube was
some of the Scouse's finest orange dye has gotten into the White House.
Yeah, but hey, at least we took down Shia LaBeouf's "He Will Not Divide Us" stuff.
Hey, where is that flag now?
I don't know, but it got taken down, so it was like, yes.
Oh, the Goyim no.
The Goyim no. Oh, you know what? If I was still in, if I was still in Liverpool, I would have so gone down just to watch.
What I want to know is, right, I want to see how far the flag can go, and I want it to stop at some kind of Tibetan temple or something.
You know what? Like, I think one day Matt made like a good point about it. He was saying like maybe the "He Will Not Divide Us" thing is actually bringing people together, because what it's actually doing is bringing people together on 4chan.
Not the way he wants it.
To bring everyone on 4chan to come together and to work together and weaponize autism and go and find the
autism jokes. I hate them so much. I'm never big on autism jokes, but I have to admit, when they get inserted just at the right time and catch me off guard, I do laugh.
Yeah, I find it funny when they do the "He Will Not Divide Us" thing. I find it really funny when they say like weaponized autism can bring everyone together.
That's about as dumb as the "We Hunted the Mammoth" hypnotic vaginal fluids.
Oh. No, but maybe Shia LaBeouf is a low-key Kekistani, and he's just wanting to play a massive catch the flag.
I'll tell you what, if I see him pull out a Kekistan flag and just start singing that song, oh my god, I would probably lose it.
If it comes to London, I'm going to it. I'm gonna go to it.
Really?
We'll have to meet up and go down to it, and if there's like a camera, we'll just troll the shit out of it.
Oh my god, I would be down for that.
Oh, I want to. That's why I'm on. And they thought I was the funny thing about this, they thought I was supporting the He Will Not Divide Us thing, but I sent a thing to the Twitter saying, "Oh, please come down to London," and I got like a likes from the account and like a few other people, and I was like, they don't know, they don't know who I am. Oh, I would so go down to it. I wouldn't care if it like if it doxed me or whatever. I would just go down and show my face and be like, yeah. And I'd bring
Disclaimer to those watching: there are some faces you should not see.
No, you shouldn't see my face. You'll
I
break
have
your
seen
mirrors. He has
And
seen it,
I
and
was in therapy for a week.
yeah, that's true. Oh no, we need to get like a bunch of people together.
You
Like
just get Mim. He and I
Mim,
were.
we'll get Mim,
Mim would be great for that kind of stuff.
me, you, Mim, maybe Irate Bear because he doesn't live that far away from me. Yeah, we'll all
grab a whole group of shitlords and just go for
yeah.
it.
Oh, I watched
Mim and
so
I
good.
were just before the stream. You and I talking about political leanings. He and I were talking not so long ago. We were talking about centrism and how eventually it would come down to that particular area of the political spectrum getting railed upon, and he was right. Who would have believed it? Fuck.
Oh,
Mim was right. I hate, do you know how much that hurts me to say that?
yeah. Hashtag Mim was right.
Hashtag Mim. Well, he's not on Twitter anymore, is he? He's got a new account, but it's not Mim. It's something else.
Not
Obviously,
Mim.
he's not. He's no longer with us. Rest in peace,
Oh.
Mim.
Rest in peace, Mim.
Channel.
I love you.
Ah, he's doing all. I'm going to meet up with him at some point soon. Have a few beers.
Yeah.
It'd be great.
Yeah, well, I'll
Maybe
have
make
to.
me
I
another
have to join
sandwich.
you.
By that I mean go to Spoons and he'll buy me another burger.
Oh, I thought
you know why I
I
did
really
that?
liked his videos. Oh, it's kind of sad.
I do. So do I. I absolutely do. I love his content, and he and I started at the same time, and he's such a good friend to me. And he do you know why he made me a sandwich, quotations around that, when he bought me a burger and Spoons? It was because I had to sit and I had to put up with for months last year around October his ex hassling me as if that was the end of the world. Their breakup was the end of the world. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. This is just shit. Keep this away from me. You owe me sandwiches, Mim. And I got a burger. It was a good burger though.
But it doesn't count though. Well, it is a sandwich, but it doesn't count.
The great thing about this burger, right? It was the Spoons were in. It used to be my old job centre. It felt very satisfying to go in there, no longer feeling like I had this urge to cut myself.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
Felt so good to sit in front of this weird fire thing that was once a desk that my job seeker coach made me sign on with, and drink a beer and not my own tears.
Story of your life, bro.
Yes, job center is a extremely depressing environment.
It's yeah. The world is in a sad place right now, but it's okay because we have memes and we have the YouTube videos to make us feel happy.
I just addressed the chat. Scotch McGuinness, the sandwich song was written by the song itself, the guitar and all the music was made by Jonathan David Lee Aldridge, who's in the chat. He did the entire thing for it.
Yeah.
I just put the video together, and an artist who made the channel avatar that you see now, which originally was Pippi, this was a piece of fan art. Then I asked if he'd do an armchair version. And then I reached out and again asked if he'd do some guitar versions with my left-handed guitar. He made some variants on that, and I used that. Which is kind of cool. I think Red Robots used that recently in a video, the Samage song.
Oh, I love
that song was also your videos in there, I think.
I love Red Robot's the little blue thing he has, like you showed me before.
Oh,
the
Nerdbot.
one I love the voice on it.
Have you seen
so
Nerdbot in my newest video on this channel?
Yeah, I think that's where I saw it first. I think.
Yeah.
You showed me.
Yeah. Did you reviewed it for me, didn't you?
Yeah. Oh, it was so cute. I love the accent.
Yeah. Pippi drew that.
Oh, it's so cute.
Yeah, she drew it, and he does some amazing voice work. I love it. That's why I love helping him out because he's always been there. He's always real helpful person. And that nerd bot thing, the lady bots, all those lesbian lady bots. My God, he has far too much free time on his hands.
I know, but it pays off because it sounds good and it looks good, I guess.
My favorite one was still 8-bits. It was
Yeah.
it was like open your heart and then your legs.
Lesbians for straight guys or something.
There's a hashtag lesbians for straight dudes. I'll keep fighting for you.
Bloody Australians, man.
Oh, he's brilliant. His voice is amazing.
Yeah, gay guys, all you gay guys out there, all you gorgeous gay guys out there, you need to think about the poor straight women who are crying and their vaginas are drying up because they will never be able to feel your cock inside them. How dare you get straight, beautiful gay guys?
If you can't get it up for a straight woman, gay man, might I recommend Viagra?
I'm sorry, straight guys, that's pretty discriminatory.
I just love that it. I had intended to get Sugar Tits and that girl, but obviously I think Sugar Tits. I think there was a storm over there, wasn't there?
Yeah, like a cycle.
So I don't. Yeah, I saw Suits videos, and damn, that looked bad.
Yeah, like people.
She only saw it. She only saw it this morning. I was like, okay, can you help me with this other video instead? Like, yes, fine. That girl, well, she never got back to me. She did, but she was unable to get it done.
Apparently,
so if she does do it and send it to me, I'll just use it anyway.
Yeah, because Suit was like recording his, like outside his house and showing all the wreckage. Apparently, people were like tracking down where he lived, or like found out where or doxed where he lived. I was like, oh god! And then he made a really good response to it though. He was saying, oh, if you people who doxed my address, come and find me, or come and find me and help me out, you fuckers, or something.
Yeah, put the fence back up.
Something that Suit yourself would say.
He's got some fantastic legs. I just want to say that.
Yeah. Scotch McGinnis says, Otterface wants Milo Yiannopoulos. Oh God.
Sorry. Oh, you want Milo Yiannopoulos, do you?
No.
But he only likes exotic men. Otterface on a really dark day could pass off as an exotic woman, but Otterface really isn't.
Yeah, he's been discriminatory, so I'm afraid I'm gonna just have to deal with it.
Yeah, I'm pretty discriminatory. It's just the way I am. I can't help it.
Yeah, and I'm in this cage as well, so but I've got a desk. I'm getting a desk soon, so it'll be.
Are you actually getting a desk now?
I think I am. We're just like looking at the best price.
Which one did you set? Were you going for a corner desk or?
It was it was a corner
desk.
This is
really boring. I know. I'm sorry, but
no, it's all right. It's important. It's a corner.
I want to buy a new desk. I'm curious. Okay.
It's a corner desk, and I'm also
L shape.
Yeah, and
Is it one of the ones with lots of under table space and just one big bit across the top?
It's a little small. It's not like really big.
Is it 120 by 150?
I don't know.
I say that because that's the L-shaped one I've been looking at, and but obviously I have a box room, so I don't have the space for it just yet.
No, it's just a really small one. It's got a few little drawers I can use and that, and I'm like, yay! And I might be getting a bookshelf as well because all my books are in like baskets.
That's a fancy shelf for a Kindle.
No, fuck Kindle.
This is from somebody who has mountains of books from chemistry. So.
Oh no, I like the smell of books, so I could never.
I do too. But I wish that the Kindle was big back in 2007 and 6 and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, whenever I was at university, because these books are monstrous, weigh a ton. A Kindle version would have saved me so much bloody time.
I'm glad to be sitting down for a drink with an Otterface streams. Okay.
Wait, what?
I'm looking at the chat. I'm seeing if people.
Who's talking smack about you?
I'm glad to be sitting down for a drink and Otterface streams. For Woggy.
Oh, doing shots, fantastic. Is there anything we should talk about? Like anything important? Or interesting?
I'm trying to think.
Oh, careful.
I know, right? I'll blow my head out of the head.
Oh dear.
Yeah, YouTube. Is I don't I, like
Oh,
with YouTube I don't think YouTube is entirely at fault because I think they're just at the mercy of the advertisers and the companies and all that stuff, and at the mercy of these like journalists doing hit pieces on YouTube's
well,
advertising.
hasn't the most of the blame been put onto Wall Street Journal in that regard?
Yeah, but a lot of people are saying like YouTube, how could YouTube do this? Like, and so yeah, I think YouTube definitely has some blame because they've the way they operate their site is just it needs sorting out. But it's clear that like YouTube are just like trying to pander to their advertisers who they get their money.
Well, that's understandable because they are a business.
Yeah.
I mean, they want to make money.
Yeah, and from an advertiser thing as well, you don't want your product being advertised on like neo-Nazi or ISIS beheading
Yeah,
videos
I'll give you.
and stuff like that.
I can understand the not wanting to be associated with those very extreme ideas.
Mhm.
It's when though people like us get pigeonholed with them
Yeah.
by some like guilt by association or some nonsense. Oh, you're a Nazi because you don't agree. That whole misuse of Nazi or racist,
Mhm.
and then pigeonholing those people. It's the same with any bullshit label.
Yeah,
You're this, therefore you're that, and you believe in all of this. No.
Yeah, I have no problem with like someone pulling their advertisement from a video that's like an ISIS beheading, or it's like some white supremacist inciting like saying go and do this to this person or whatever. But like when it's like when it extends to like people who are just discussing Islam or like criticizing Islam or having like a healthy back and forth with someone on Islam or religion.
There was a thing I saw today of I think it may have been Monday Matt that covered this actually. I did see the article before his video though of a Christian student being kicked out of a class for criticizing a Muslim teacher or the other way around.
Yeah, the Christian, I don't know if it was a professor, professor who got suspended. I can't remember
the other way
why.
around, was it? Yes.
Yeah,
Okay. It's annoying that it is the case that Islam still does get that free pass. I don't know why. You may be 400 years behind the rest of the world, but doesn't mean you get 400 years of passes.
Yeah, but Islam is Islam.
Don't bring Aslan into this.
Islam didn't do nothing, so that's why they get a pass.
The Goyim no, man. The Goyim no.
The Goyim no. No, it's so funny with like how Islam gets a pass because like you only say like Islam, this has nothing to do with Islam and all that. You could never get away with that if you said that the Crusades had nothing to do with Christianity or the Spanish Inquisition had nothing to do with Christianity. Everyone, if you said that, if you push forward that argument, everyone would look at you going like, "What are you talking about? Of course, it had something to do with Christianity." But like when an Islamic terrorist goes up and says "Allahu Akbar" or stabs a police officer and drives a car into people, it's like, oh no, that's nothing to do with Islam, flat out. And like it's not.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it's something. I don't think it's like everything to do with Islam. It's something to do with Islam, and I think it just doesn't. And the people who say it has nothing to do with Islam just don't help.
I just want to let everyone in the chat know now that Otterface has done the kindness of slamming Islam on my stream, which will be permanently monetized momentarily.
Islam.
It's not how you do it. You say hashtag fuck Islam or something. What was that?
Hashtag fuck Islam sideways.
Oh no. Oh.
I'm gonna take down your channel.
Yeah, thanks. You're taking down my stream channel, my shit posting channel.
Allah snack bar.
Yeah, not my main channel, thankfully. I'm definitely never going to invite you on a stream if I ever have one on there. Have that.
That's what got Cognitive Thought kicked off Twitter for a bit.
It was, yeah.
He said "fuck Islam" sideways.
Oh well, I'd be tempted. I know somebody wrote on Facebook just the word faggot, and I once put on Facebook, I'm having faggots for dinner. One of us got banned, and it wasn't him.
I remember
I genuinely was. I was having faggots for dinner.
someone, this American person, and I knew once, got offended when someone says, "I'm gonna go out and smoke a fag," and they thought they genuinely. I think at first they genuinely thought like, "What the fuck did you just say? You're gonna go and burn a gay person to death?" And like, no, no, no.
I had to explain what faggots were. And I was like, right, look for Mr. Brains. Google Mr. Brains faggots. Like, and they're like, is this a porn? I'm like, no, 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 no. It's a genuine food. It's delicious when cooked right. And I also
Yeah,
said I love haggis. You can get a decent haggis even from Sainsbury's. It's not great, but it's good enough. Peppered haggis, good.
right now I'm gonna put on my Twitter later. I love me some faggots, cooked well, dripped in gravy. Mm.
I put on Twitter. I think I got dead to. I tweeted out a picture of a bonfire we were having yesterday, my brother-in-law and I, and unfortunately the bottom of the bonfire bin fell out, and I was like, oh, and he dared me to tweet out something like, now I know what it's like. Now I know what a rectal prolapse looks like, or something, or a bottom prolapse or something looks like. Um, it was pretty. The bin was hotter than it should have been. We'd never had it that hot before. I was also dead to tweet out a vivid dream I had, where oh god, this was weird. I don't dream much, and so I had this dream where Sugar Tits had added me on Facebook and was spamming me with pictures of her sucking various different types of wood, not penis. I mean oak, beech, ash, holly, yew, pine, MDF. Are you fucking kidding? What the hell is wrong with my head that I'm imagining some mixed race woman sucking on wood?
Well, that's your thing to. That's between you and your therapist, Omegon.
Oh, I've been told I need one. Oh, more than one, okay.
Mm.
I think Peach. I mean, I may have told Peach first, and she may have told me that. On Snapchat, you need help.
I haven't been on Snapchat in ages. I need to troll Peach.
I troll her a lot on there. I troll Peach a lot on there. I just send her a message at like 6 a.m. Cookie Monster onesie hood up. I'm like, let's fuck.
Let's fuck. You, me together. Let's fuck. Woo!
It's really dark. Oh, like I've woken up by one of the dogs or something. Like, let's do this.
Not Omegon though, because he's an oppressor.
Yeah. Yes.
It is true. That is true. He is the oppressor of all.
Wendy, you have great taste. Mr. Brain faggots are amazing.
I haven't had one in a while, but the last faggot I ate was delicious.
What was his name?
And yes, you can take that out of context. Oh my god, Otterface likes to eat like it. Otterface is a cannibal. She eats faggots.
Otterface is homophobic.
Otterface is homophobic. She said she burns faggots, and she's also said she eats faggots. Oh my god, shut her down.
How do you burn a faggot?
You smoke a cigar.
Oh.
That's why I'll be taken out of context for.
Well, now we know.
Now we
know we can do this. Not just us, no, obviously the Goyim as well.
The Goyim, yeah.
Oh, fucking the Goyim. Can we just replace Goyim with community?
Community.
Every time the word community comes up, just stop. Everyone stop. Community.
I need to know how to like make my voice all echoey. Community.
Oh, yeah.
And then also rational skeptic trademark.
Oh, I've seen that people do titles to videos. They've got skeptic and then trademark.
I think that's become a meme now.
I want to know.
That girl's in the chat.
I'm going to trademark the word moist now. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get ad revenue from everyone. I'm going to basically copy the Fine Brothers with React World.
Moist. You're going to have Moist World.
Moist World. That doesn't sound right.
No, it'll just be like a really sexual water park.
Does sound like a really sexual water park. I don't think people would go.
Like, welcome to Moist World, run by the Omegon company.
Conglomerate.
Trademark.
Trademark of the super rational, super skepticals.
Rational skeptic club. Oh man, Reek.
Oh dear. Why would you bring autism into this?
Because people are doing it in the chat.
Oh, are they? I noticed that girl is in there and she got really drunk. Now, I was talking. I remember like Bering invited me to a stream that she was in. And I held some abuse at her, and then she mentioned when she gets really drunk, she usually tries to grab a guy. Did you grab someone this time?
She grabbed someone in Skyrim.
Skyrim.
She was playing Skyrim.
I need to play Skyrim.
Skyrim.
I've got the game annoyingly. I've got the game on Steam. I just never play it.
You should, because
Well, I got Magnus bought me Total War Warhammer, but my laptop can't handle it, and it's a shame because I love Warhammer. I love Games Workshop. Obviously, I do, and I can't play half the games because my laptop's like 3 years old. I can't improve upon it, unfortunately.
That girl, real quick, since that girl's here, she needs to apologize for that atrocious video she made about pineapple on pizza, because Gordon Ramsay has said that pineapple does not belong on pizza. So I'm still expecting that apology video, that girl, to everybody.
I have to actually, now that Turbo Cheese, if you're still there, do you eat? Do you like pineapple on pizza?
No, but my other half does, and we have arguments about this.
Good.
She's a lost cause.
Fighting a good fight. You keep fighting for us, the pineapple-less pizza lovers.
Just tell her that Gordon Ramsay says that pineapple on pizza is terrible.
Actually, he did. He said, "Fuck off! Pineapple doesn't belong on a pizza."
Yeah, so checkmate.
Well, what next? Banana on pizza?
Banana?
It's the next step, isn't it?
Yeah, it's slippery slope.
Oh yeah, I saw the pictures for that. Then someone sent me a picture of what looked like coloured condoms all over a pizza. I have no idea what it really was. I just remember seeing a picture that looked like Johnny's all over a pizza.
Johnny's. That just reminds me of that thing in South Park where they're like burgers and cum.
Oh yeah. The Yelp reviewers. That song's amazing. And then someone queefs on a burger or putting a turd in someone's
shits in like and mixes it in with like mashed potatoes or some shit.
That word sounds wrong.
Burgers and cum.
That song. I've got to my ringtone.
Shit in your tomato.
Piss in your lasagna. Burgers and cum.
Oh dear.
Shit. He knows all the lyrics.
Oh, that's amazing. You don't happen to know the lyrics to the "Everybody Has AIDS" song, do you?
Everyone has AIDS. My grandma, I'm a dog old blue. AIDS. The Pope has got it, and so do you. AIDS.
Oh, look at that! I turned my stream into a musical.
Everyone.
It's gonna be a copyright claim as well.
You talked about Islam, and now we've put some copyrighted material into it. You're fucked with YouTube. You're gonna get a Wall Street Journal reporter, Ben Fritz, writing about you.
Oh dear.
Hang on a second. But yeah, I gotta say, let me just mute myself real quick.
Okay. When I do think of something interesting to talk about, let's talk shit about Otterface.
Well, you stop.
Sorry?
You stop.
Oh dear.
I'm back now.
We carried the conversation and we had an awkward silence the whole time instead.
AIDS.
Oh, fuck off, you two.
Chlamydia is a serious problem, though.
What?
Chlamydia is the serious.
Chlamydia is a serious problem.
Is the serious one.
Is the serious one? Yeah.
It's the AIDS of our day.
Stop getting into our conversations, God. That girl. I'll never stop fighting for justice for pineapple lovers. That girl. Pineapple on pizza is like the way how the way that milk is like a thing.
Can I just make a small correction? She hasn't said pineapple pizza lovers, just pineapple lovers. I love pineapple.
I don't
But
mind
not on pizza.
pineapple, but she's obviously referring to the pineapple pizza. But
She
also
has
in
to specify before we absolutely destroy her for it.
yeah, but just yeah, well, she might be going for pineapple pizza, and if she's going for pineapple pizza, then just the same way that milk represents white supremacy,
Yeah.
pineapple on pizza represents fascism.
We actually we were defrosting our freezer the other day, and we found at the bottom, buried in one of the drawers, were 2 pineapple pizzas, and we were like, what the fuck do we do with all this pizza? It's like 2 pineapple pizzas, and there's so much pineapple on them, it was ridiculous. So we're like, okay, I know what we'll do. We'll defrost them. We shouldn't have to. We'll do it though. Get the pineapple off, and we'll make a fruit cocktail with that.
Mm-hmm.
No, we can still taste the ham on it.
I know,
it's just
pineapple
it was
pizza ruins
it was
pizza.
tainted.
Pineapple pizza ruins pineapple. It's just
Oh, it ruins good ham too. Don't waste valuable pig on pineapple.
I know. It's just like things just don't work. So and thankfully, God Emperor Gordon Ramsay is dictated.
That girl's lucky because I'm not pro censorship. But if Otterface types in the chat and feels the urge, and I make her a mod, and she feels the urge to oppress you, that girl, then she will.
You damn right I will.
But she has
I'll
to
make
type in the chat
exception.
so I can make her a mod first.
I thought I was already a mod.
I think I removed everyone as a mod when I restarted it.
What?
I know. I'm. Yeah, there
That
you go.
girl, you can't be the oppressed. The oppressed. You are the oppressor. You can never be the oppressed. So
And yes, Roman, the Sargon spinal cancer is everywhere. It's boring as hell.
Yeah.
And someone earlier asked me to talk about Antifa. Okay, we've now talked about Antifa. Moving on. Antifa is so fucking boring.
Antifa are bad. The end.
Yeah,
Credits.
Antifa bad. Drugs bad. Napster bad.
No, it's like
That's an old joke.
Yeah, you see, start video. Antifa are shit. End video. Bye.
It's
Credits.
a very short video, but I've been accused by Chrissy of being long-winded, and if I did a video where I just said Antifa is bad, she'd probably still accuse me of being long-winded.
Mm-hmm. What if feminists decided to make pineapple pizza a feminist issue?
Oh my god! You need to ask her on Twitter to do that.
Oh my god!
Because then I'd have an excuse to make a response video to her.
Yeah. Hang on. I'm going to type it in. I might put it as a poll actually. Is pineapple pizza a feminist issue? Okay. Is pineapple pizza a feminist issue? Yes. No. I'll just put no again. And then maybe. There we go, tweet it out. That girl, you're only denying reality here. You're anti-facts at this point.
I've made my view quite clear on this pineapple issue, and it's taken from my script, of course, for the original video I made on this. Oh, creaky chair. I cannot suffer the pineapple on pizza. We did eventually cook them up, and my brother-in-law, he sat there and said, "How much will you pay me to eat these?" And I'm like, "I'll tell you what, I'll pay for whatever medication you need afterwards." And all he needed after were like a pack of Tum Tums. I bought him some Ben and Jerry's. I was like, "You're a champ. You've just cleansed this world with an exterminatus of pineapple pizza.
You're the real MVP.
You're the real hero here today." You dealt fascism another blow.
That girl's asked, how about we talk about how great whiskey is? I don't like whiskey.
I do. I have a whole array of it behind me. I love whiskey. I've been drinking whiskey for about 11 years. I had to actually move most of my whiskey up to a friend's in Norwich just because one of my sister's friends back in the past, being a thieving retard, tried to steal this bottle I bought called Shoulder Monkey, and I got it because it was reduced in Sainsbury's. It had a prison cage style bottle holder case. It was amazing. The whiskey bland, but very rubbish. But the casing was just beautiful, and it really got my eye. I've learned that lesson, of course. Though, don't buy that one again.
No.
But I've got some really nice whiskies behind me.
Scotch
It's
made
nice.
a really good point in the chat. Social Justice Warriors will say pineapple pizza is cultural appropriation because pineapples are from Hawaii and pizza is from Italy.
Actually, I
So
think it's
true.
called cultural integration,
Yeah.
but in this case, it's cultural heresy.
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 Aslan is a feminist religion. So are we talking about Narnia Aslan or Raisa Aslan, who's an Islamic apologist?
I will say, Carlos, in the chat, it is an okay whiskey, but I think I have a bit of a. I prefer peated whiskies over shoulder monkey.
Mhm.
And I still doesn't mean I would only drink peated because I certainly love things like Dalwhinnie, Penderyn. Hell, if I'm really bored, I'll drink Johnny Walker Gold, which is a blend and very common blend at that.
I just drink Coke.
She's not talking about Coca-Cola either.
Cocaine.
She's a very
Okay.
brave drinker.
I'm a good drinker. I'm really good. I don't care what anyone says.
I haven't really. I would say probably for about 7 or 8 months I haven't touched much because I don't like the idea of drinking alone. So I have whenever I've got a friend coming down in a week or two, and I've got a couple of bottles of. I got this bottle of bourbon. I can't pronounce it. It's spelled Bulleit. I don't know how that's pronounced, I'm afraid. And it's quite strong. I wouldn't mind trying that. And a bottle of Hague Club, which is, I think for the price, you wouldn't think it's a mixer, but I think it is. And that's disappointing. Jura make fantastic whiskies.
I stick to my fruit ciders.
I've got a fruit cider. I've got a spiced apple one I got for Christmas. Kronenberg. No, Kronenberg. Is it Kronenberg? Kronenberg? Copperberg. Copperberg. Sorry, Kronenberg's the beer, isn't it?
Yeah, Kronenberg. It's cider as well, I think.
Yeah, I've been to a few beer festivals. There's some fantastic ciders I've tried there. Like my favorite was something called Mad Hatter. That was so strong and it was so good. I got hammered. I ended up going up to a guy who was making balloon animals. I paid him an extra £5 to make me a balloon top hat. It was so big on my head as well, and I got a big head from all that ego and hot air. And it was just a monstrous hat. And I was walking around Norwich City pissed, just offering to dance with people. It was amazing.
By the way, on Twitter, is pineapple pizza a feminist issue? Is it yes at the moment? Yes is winning. So there you go.
Copperberg is Swedish. So Copperberg is now is it Haran?
Haram. Copperberg is haram now in Swedistan.
I feel like I've chosen the wrong word, and I'm too tired to correct myself. Is it haram?
Haram's the forbidden one.
Right. Yeah, it's the right word.
Halal is permitted, and haram is forbidden.
If I said halal cider.
That's the cider we want.
The cider across its throat.
You can't do that because it's alcohol, isn't it? So why is everyone so rude? Excuse me, that girl. You're the one who has the opinion that pineapple pizza is good. So who's on being?
In this instance, you are just that girl, meaning you are an object.
Yeah.
And so your opinion really isn't needed.
Yeah.
I should get her on it sometime. I'd love to chat with her about whiskey.
I'd like to.
And creak my chair because that's just so hot.
I'd like to give her a my 2 cents on my 2 cents. I want to give her one. I want to give her my 2 cents on this.
The context for that is not required. Just simply say, "I'm gonna fuck you, Sam."
Sam, I'm gonna fuck you over with my logic on pineapple
Damn
pizza.
It, you killed it.
Great save.
Great save.
Yeah, that was amazing. Nice one.
I'll pause it so like just people can cut it off really quick. So that girl, I will fuck you over with my logic. So I've given people time so they can cut me out of context.
What she hasn't told you is that her logic is the name for her huge strap-on that she spends regularly pegging her boyfriend.
Hot.
Yeah, I know, right?
That is hot.
Oh, that would be awesome, Carlos. I would love to chat with you and Nick.
Yeah, kosher and halal, I think, are the
essentially
same.
two middle-aged alcoholics and a guy who probably could be there in a year or two.
Yeah, kosher and halal are like the same because I think kosher is like Jewish for allowed, and then with halal is
That
permitted.
girl, I'm not being rude to you. I'm just treating you as I should.
That girl, I'm not being rude to you either. I'm just giving you the harsh truth because I love you. I'm really harsh
Firm,
and
but
truth.
fair.
Exactly, it's tough love.
I feel like this is the most productive stream I've ever had in my life.
Good.
I'm lying completely. We're just talking to the chat the whole time, and Turbo Cheese is right here muted.
I know.
I feel like
You're full flow there. I didn't want to break to get in the way.
No, we're rambling now. Really,
I was just saying, pineapple pizza was that good. Why is it only one type of pizza with pineapple?
it's a good point. How come there are no other pineapple pizza types?
That's because they're so unpopular that people just don't bother doing anything else because they'll lose money.
Like a Pizza Hut.
Reminds me of like
Many pineapple pizzas.
It reminds me of this of like crisp flavors, and it's just the unpopular one. No one cares about it.
No,
In my family, it's like salt and vinegar crisps. It just doesn't belong.
it's the black sheep in the family of pizzas.
What's your opinion on egg on pizza?
No,
I've never had egg on pizza.
I had it out in France when I was snowboarding, and just stick a fried egg in the middle of it.
that actually sounds actually nice. Actually,
Was it like what was it? Poached or something?
No, just fried, and just dropped in the middle. I don't know.
Really?
I don't know if they fry it before or they stick it on and then put it through the machine. I don't know, but it was there.
Now that is interesting. I'd like to try that. I mean, let's just point out, I have had pineapple pizza, and I then made the decision it was absolute heresy. But I would love to try this as well.
Yeah, and then you were woke. You got woke to that.
I'm always woke, famalam.
It's one of those things where like I really ever since the Iceland guy, the Iceland president or whatever.
Wasn't he Finnish?
No, he's the Icelandic.
Who was the Finland president?
It's the Icelandic one, God Emperor as well. Said he would ban it. So I'm going to go over and become an Icelandic citizen because I want to live in a world where pineapple pizza is banned. So yeah, and that's my bet. That's the next best thing to it.
Hawaiian pizza was invented by a Canadian. Oh fucking hell! Just because of the Commonwealth doesn't mean I'm taking responsibility. Okay.
That girl. Come on. You've got to realize Canada.
No. That was Carlos was telling us the history. He was just pointing out, but that girl is calling us authoritarian. So.
That girl, you don't know what you're talking about.
It's okay. We're all Nazis here.
Yeah, totally. Let's just burn all the pineapple pizzas.
Yes.
So pineapple pizzas is using the crap.
Come to it, that girl. If you ever find yourself in England, you should definitely give us a call. We promise.
Yeah, fight me.
We promise we won't oppress you.
Just because you live in America, that girl doesn't mean you're free.
Oh, she lives in Trump's America. She's never going to be free of the oppression.
That's true. She's a woman, and she'll have her pussy grabbed.
Well, that may not be by Trump, though. To be fair.
True. everyone I hate is Stalin. Omegon is Stalin.
Confirmed. I did
I,
enough Russian history to confirm that.
my cage is a real life gulag. You have no idea.
At least you're honest with yourself.
Yeah, well, you've got to be. You've got to be honest with yourself in order to truly fight the oppression.
On the subject of being true with myself, I have been thinking about maybe like planning these with topics.
Hmm.
Should I do that?
You should
Should I?
probably do that. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought I would every week I would try and do it around the same time, and then send the link to any and all patrons that wish to join, so you can just join, and then invite a couple content creators on just to chat, either about topics or not.
Hmm. Yeah, I think you should do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it'd be kind of cool.
Maybe it would be kind of cool. You should
Maybe we
do
should
it.
get that girl on sometime. I had Charming Man going nuts at me for not inviting him on for weeks, and then
Don't let him on.
because oh no, I've invited him on like last week, I think it was, and with cognitive thought, and he didn't tell me. Cog didn't tell me he invited Computing Forever, and I almost fanboyed it. I don't agree with everything he says, but for someone with such a big channel and
No,
that's some pretty good regressive content. It was quite a shock.
Oh God, I was gonna say something I forgot. Shit. It's gone. It's
Clearly
gone.
important.
It's not important, and it must not have been because I've just forgot it. So.
Carlos, I have actually told that girl and even someone like T Bing on multiple occasions to make me a sandwich, and neither have conformed to their biological duty. Even Otterface has made me a sandwich with the cheesiest music known to man playing while she tries to hold a camera with one hand and slap a piece of bread with a knife.
A blunt knife.
Oh, that was the best bit.
Blunt butter knife.
The fact that this really tacky Celine Dion "My Heart Will Go On," and you're just slapping the piece of bread, the roll, open it.
You loved it, Omegon. Don't lie.
Well, it
Don't lie.
featured in the sandwich song video, you know.
Don't lie.
I was honestly considering putting I did a poll on Twitter, and because it didn't go my way, I deleted it. Okay. The poll was whether or not I should create a Sandwich Wench channel and review with streams each sandwich, because if you're going to be hateful and bigoted, do it that way, or create a playlist with all the Sandwich Wenches videos, or with the videos where the sandwiches are in. Or just do a compilation video with all of them on.
Do it. Just do the compilation one.
See, that seems easy, but I want to review these. I want to review them.
Yeah,
I'd maybe do a 2016 one and then do like the first 3 months of 2017, because there's been quite a lot this year. I've got a folder of sandwiches still. I've got like 5 videos that have been sent to me, and I haven't with the next 3 videos. Not one of them is getting used because I forgot. Because it's special. Yeah, sorry to my wenches, I just forgot.
Yeah. All the sandwiches would taste nice though. The ones that were poisoned.
Well, I want to know. I want to know what kind of sandwich that girl would make. Would she make me? Like, would she just like get a pineapple pizza and fold it over and say, "There's your sandwich"?
Yeah, she would.
How about you put yourself between 2 pieces of bread instead?
And
that's a
mail
lot more
herself to you.
satisfying. Yes, I do. I did get a care package from the States recently. It was delicious, but it wasn't that girl folded between 2 pieces of bread.
She's she's saying all this stuff. She's saying like that we're authoritarians, but she knows inside that she's wrong. But she wants to look good for a pro.
That's a calzone, not a sandwich. By the way, that girl, while I do have a mild allergy to mustard, it's not as strong as you might think, and I do like mustard.
Yeah.
I have an EpiPen. I'm okay.
Yeah, it'll be fine. You just keep stabbing yourself as you eat it.
There was Coleman's mustard was birthed in Norwich, and I had to walk past that shop quite a lot. And I remember having that first time I found out I had a weird reaction to it. But it did taste damn good.
Damn
Oh
good.
yeah, it did. It did. It's like I was certainly told there's some irony. I guess I don't know if it's true, if it's ironic at all that I am allergic to shellfish. With a squid avatar, although Cthulhu can technically, could be correct here. A skeptic clone.
Hashtag just came up.
Hashtag I fought in the Clone Wars. Trademark.
Trademark.
Have you seen the what are your views on the on Greg's recent little pot belly video?
Oh, I just
His
he looks like
skepticism.
he looks like he's about to explode. Are you talking about Armor Skeptic? Yeah. That correct?
He did choose the wrong outfit for that.
Yeah, it wasn't that video, but it was another video where he's wearing the same waistcoat, and you can tell. Look, if you look at the bottom of the waistcoat, it just looks like it's the bottom button is just gone and just ran away. But oh my god, I just look at that and go, dude, you look like you're about to explode.
I want to see if when he sat down. I'm not saying I'm not gonna make a fat joke. Okay, yes, I am. I wanted to know if he did the buttons up before or after he sat down.
Yeah, he buttoned up the bottom.
There's
the
no
bottom,
way he sat down with those buttons done up. I'm sorry.
No, what happened? The reason why Sean Head isn't even in the video in that bit is because he sat down, button went off and smashed her in the face.
Smacked her in the face. Yeah, I can imagine that because most people when they have the camera on, they have the little screen facing them. Now, I know he's got lighting on him and poorly done, and it looked okay. It was a new idea he was working with, and I really think it's the stupidest thing he could have done to put himself on camera on his character channel. Whatever.
Yeah.
Easy views, whatever. Blah blah blah. Relevance. Blah blah blah. Money before the tank. But I do think that he didn't see that screen. And he didn't see how much like the Michelin Man he was starting to resemble.
Yeah, and it's just like, dude, did you look? I mean, obviously he had to look at the video. He should have looked at that and looked how much of a sausage he looked. Like,
how much of a sausage?
How much of a sausage? How much of a sausage he looked like? Armored Skeptic looked like a fucking sausage, and
he looked like a fucking sausage being pushed out of a fucking sausage maker.
Looks like he's been pushed off a fucking sausage thing, and Sean Ed's got a bruise because the fucking button burst off her waistcoat and smashed her in the eye. Execute Order 66.
I do feel sorry for him in that because that was such a bad choice of outfit. There's a thing with like I can empathize with not being able to wear waistcoats properly because I'm not built. My frame, my shoulders are too big on my back, so they curve. My back has a big curve in it because of it. So if I wear a waistcoat, it doesn't hang properly unless it's tailored properly, and that's more expensive. And I'm not going to buy a tailored waistcoat. It's not happening.
I had a waistcoat once, and I had an obsession with wearing it.
Actually, hang on. I think I've seen a picture of you wearing a waistcoat.
Have you?
I've seen many of your pictures, including your nudes.
Oh yeah. Well, I was meant to keep them.
You really shouldn't have put them on Facebook.
I really shouldn't have, but they're gone now. So
okay,
you're gonna have to just imagine
because that's not something for that's it not safe for work.
Yeah. Yeah. NSFW. Yeah. Execute Order Spank the Monkey. No, it's Execute Order Spank the Skeptic. Because you see, right? You do because
Execute Order 12 for making this sandwich or something. I liked it.
Because you see, he used skepticism.
Oh my god! I actually before Layman's video, I thought that was funny.
Well, I
thought he was just trying to be. I thought he was trying to be sort of ironically cocky. I didn't realize he was actually being fucking retarded.
I didn't think he was. I thought it looked like he was like trolling a bit. Like
Yeah.
But yeah, it is.
I think the problem with that is because Logic annihilated him. He did. Let's face it. And this might actually make him do the second video he had intended.
Yeah, because the reason why he did, I think you said it to me, or it was someone else who said it, but no, it was Logic who said it. He said the reason why he didn't do a part 2 because he he put part 1 in the title was because he intended to do a part 2, but because he saw that Greg
Exactly.
felt bad about it, he didn't want to do it.
That's great because obviously he had learnt that lesson, but at the same time
he didn't. No.
Because of the trolling element, it obviously got taken the wrong way. So others may consider it to not be trolling, and that might get Logic to make that. I don't think he will, because he might see it as trolling as well.
Yeah, well, I think he might.
Be interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, we haven't seen it in a while, so community.
Yes, we need the community to be together in the culture war.
Used skepticism. Yes.
Use skepticism condom. What about skepticism on pizza? Rational
I'll tell you what, that
skepticism on
girl.
pizza.
If I unload all of my skepticism on a pizza, will you eat it? You can also call it white supremacy if you really like.
White supremacy on pizza. An alt-right pizza.
Will you eat white supremacist pizza or my skeptic pizza?
With a side of alt-right garnish.
No, fuck that garnish. Just wipe it off the plate.
Fucking garnish with a can of
Tailed Feature did a sandwich for me, right? He put a haggis between two pieces of bread, put some cress on the side. I was like, nah, none of that garnish crap on my plate. just 2 bits of cress. It looks amazing.
If you want to stop, I think maybe if you want to stop the stream from being demonetized, just call the thing like puppies and kittens.
Yeah, just give it a clickbait title, like
puppies and kittens
puppy
fall
and kitten. No, the lolcat compilation number whatever.
Yeah. Dog whistling. Hashtag dog whistling.
I don't care if this gets demonetized. I don't really pay attention.
Yeah, you do.
It's a tiny channel. I don't care.
He says that, but inside he's like.
I secretly when we go off air soon, I'm gonna be like cha-ching,
cha-ching, money.
And I lose a patron because I'm not as interesting as he thought. Oh, insecurities. But then Otterface in the morning's like, I got a new patron. Yeah, I'm more interesting than Omegon.
Yeah. Oh man.
Oh, that's brilliant. I think actually because of how tired I am, I'm going to end this now anyway. So yeah. Did you want to show yourself Otterface before we leave?
Hey guys, because you